How's it going, everyone? My name's Jason, and today I wanted to check out these two Darth Vader helmets I have here, show you guys the differences, and maybe if you're in the search for a helmet, then you have one more option to consider. These are both made by Shadow FX. We have A New Hope right here, and this one's from Empire Strikes Back. Both are super accurate with lineage to the original helmets, so if accuracy is what you're looking for, this is an awesome place to check out. So without further ado, let's take a look. Alright, so now we have the helmets in more regular lighting instead of that Kenobi-inspired attempt at lighting that I did before. And again, we have Star Wars A New Hope on the left, Empire Strikes Back on the right. And we might as well start at the domes for the differences. Looking at them right now, they're just sitting at slightly different angles, but it's a little bit hard to get them to balance at exactly the same angle, so we're just going to have to work with that. So without any further delay, let's check out these two domes. So as you can see, a little bit different shape between the two, but also similarities. You can already see that the entire A New Hope helmet, we'll just call it Star Wars helmet from now on. It's more of a matte finish, not completely matte, but not the full shine of the Empire Strikes Back helmet. Looking at the ridges on the two, you can see this one's a little narrower, maybe a little sharper, a little hard to tell. You can see this one has more width to it. Coming down here to the forehead, you can see that this one comes down to a point and the brows come down a bit further. That's one of those defining characteristics for the Star Wars helmet. Once they made Empire Strikes Back, they brought the brow up a bit, and that point right there, as you can see right here, that point is no longer present. However, if you compare this helmet to Return of the Jedi, you're not going to see that indentation right there in this area. That'll be more flat and filled in on the Jedi helmet. I'm not going to go over the other differences with that one, but since we're talking about the ridges here, thought I might mention that. Coming down further, you can see the continuation of that different paint scheme. Starting here, you can see this one has a very sort of brushed on finish. And when you look at that, if you haven't looked into helmets like this before, you'll probably think, oh my god, that thing has all kinds of dings and stuff on it. What was that guy doing? But when you look into it, you're going to find that this is actually a replication of what the original helmet looked like. All these imperfections were present on that original helmet, and Shadow FX has really gone that extra mile in bringing that to life on this helmet. As I understand it, the mask portion of this helmet originally started out all black. They started filming, and then they realized that it wasn't showing up on camera right, or on film right. So then they devised this technique where they would alternate black, silver, black, silver, and so on. And that really helped bring the helmet out on the camera so that, you know, we all think it's black originally when we're watching the movies back in the day. But really clever trick. Continued on to this helmet. Maybe a little easier to see there. But even when you're looking at it, if you didn't know, you would think that that's just reflections or something of that sort. So as you can see, cleaned up, brows brought up, apparently to improve visibility for the wearer. And then coming down to the final major difference with these helmets, you can see the smaller vent here on the bottom, smaller mesh, or should I say tighter mesh. And then this one over here, Return of the Jedi's vent was opened up more, and even the mesh was expanded. And apparently that was to improve possibly visibility and also make it easier to breathe, more ventilation. There are some differences on the tusks with the paint. And that about wraps it up for those differences. Both helmets are currently available from Shadow FX, including the Return of the Jedi. I have not purchased that one yet. So now we're going to go ahead and take these domes off, take a look at them without that on, and take a look at the back. Okay, domes have been removed, and I just wanted to mention real quick, you can see right there, these both are full fiberglass construction. I know other helmets on the market, not all of them are made of fiberglass. Some of them are types of plastic. But here you can really see that difference in the paint job. And, you know, it's all personal preference, whether you like that super high quality clear coat finish that's been buffed out to that high gloss, or you really appreciate that hand brushed finish with all these little meticulous details that have been added. You know, I always say, you know, why I have just one of them. You know, you gotta have at least these two. There's a case to be made to have all three, but as you can see here, this one has a piece of Velcro on the forehead to help hold that different dome on there. And real quick, we're just going to spin this around. And you can see it's padded with an elastic harness. I have not worn either one of these, and I have no plans to do so at this time because these are just display pieces for me, and I really don't think I'm going to invest in an entire costume for Darth Vader, but you never know. Maybe, you know, over the years, I might get the shoulder armor at some point. But there you have it. Any other details I haven't gone over or views that you didn't see, you know, let me know in the comments. That's about it. So, appreciate you checking this out. Channel's Dark Side Caves. Hope to make some more collectible videos in the future. So, hope you check those out in the future as well. Thanks a lot.